Welcome to Reuters Events Pharma USA 2025. Today I'm joined by Brian Hilberdink, who was appointed president of the US Human Pharma at Boehringer Ingelheim just in February 2025. And so I'd just like to kick off with a question, which is that, Brian, you're an accomplished global leader. You've worked in the pharma space for more than 25 years, most recently as Executive Vice President North America and President of US affiliate Leo Pharma. And before that, you had several really important roles at Novo Nordisk. So I've got to ask you, what brought you to Boehringer Ingelheim, the largest independently owned pharmaceutical company?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Thanks for the question. I had a great run, great opportunity to work at some different organizations. But what brought me to Boehringer is, quite frankly, first and foremost, the pipeline. This is a company that consistently invests close to 25% of revenues back into research and development. And when doing it at this size and scale, that's what leads to a really robust pipeline. Everyone knows the company for the Jardiance brand in type 2 diabetes. There's continued innovation in cardio, renal, metabolic. There's innovation in pulmonary fibrosis, innovation in mental health, including a digital therapeutic, other aspects of immunology, pulmonary fibrosis. I mean, this opportunity to work across different disease states. And you mentioned also being a privately held company. With that private the fact that it's private means that it can take this very long-range focus. So it just seemed like right place, right time, super cool opportunity.
Fantastic. Now, you just joined a little over a month ago.
That's right.
Just tell us, what have you noticed in your first few short weeks at the company?
People love this company. I mean, the culture, it's every single person I've met, whether it's in Ridgefield, Connecticut, or I've also had the opportunity to go to Germany, meet with many of the colleagues over there. The amount of pride that they take in this company. And the other area is it really comes down to this patient centricity. Again, the long range focus that this company takes. We have senior management that wants to employ the world's top scientists, and they want these scientists to be curious, and they want them to chase targets and find new modalities and find new ways that we can help patients. So then our job is to take those and make them successful, and the pride that people take in it is absolutely fantastic.
Now, you've been talking about turning Boehringer into a commercial powerhouse. Can you just unpack that a little bit for us and tell us what that means to you?
So we have this tremendous gift of a pipeline. We have this ongoing investment in research and development. The worst thing we can do now is not to fully commercialize it and make sure that these assets hit their full potential. Because when they hit their full potential, that of course is good in terms of driving revenues for the company, so we can do more research and development, but it also represents more and more and more patients that we can treat. So, the idea is, I don't want to just be known for R&D. I want to be seen as this innovative company that meets patients and providers where they're at and truly provides innovation and also go-to-market models. So when you're doing this interview with me in, say, 2-3 years' time, I hope you'll say, okay, I now hear that Boehringer Ingelheim is a commercial powerhouse. Tell us how you got there. And that's what we're working on right now.
What do you think are the big stepping stones or the big landmarks that you have to navigate coming up in the next 3 to 5 years? What for you are the big challenges, the big peaks?
Big companies tend to be slow. If I can take some of the lessons learned from my previous company, which is a much smaller company, Leo Pharma, and apply that now to size and scale, and bring in some aspects of agility, and have more of the mentality of how do we pilot different approaches and either fail fast or scale up. I think that's what's going to transform this company, because we know we have a rapidly evolving landscape in terms of how drugs are provided within this country. How do we understand that in real time and make adjustments? And I know that this sounds really cliche. It really has to come down to working with that right mentality and truly becoming a launch machine.
Great, exciting times.
Indeed.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Brian, for talking to us today.
Thank you.